I try and conquer this waterfall, I thought I'd talk to you guys about a topic that's been coming up. I put a post up on Instagram, and it was about if you're successful, do you need to give up on time with family and friends, and also is it going to negatively impact your relationships? And kind of historically, I would have said no, but interestingly, a lot of people said yes. And I feel like if you want to, it kind of depends on how hard you want to go. So if you have a career and you want to do well at a career and come back in the evenings and spend time on weekends with extended family, then you could potentially do that. And I would never advocate like you sacrificing time with your immediate family, your spouse. Okay, this is getting a bit dangerous. But in terms of there's not much to walk on, and I'm not really wearing the right footwear to attack this beast. But let's give it a go. I mean, if I fall and die, then it's going to be live on Instagram. So it'll probably be my most watched video, plummeting to his death. But so apart from making really unwise decisions around waterfalls and footwear, today's topic was about success and whether you can maintain relationships with family and friends if you want to be successful. And the reason I'm saying that's going to be difficult, and from the people I speak to, they say it's going to be difficult, is because you kind of need like-minded people in order to push you. So you're where you are, or I am where I am, because of the people I've historically had around me and the people I have around me now. And in order for me to change where I am, I have to change the people around me, because the people who are with me now, they will want me to stay with them, they want me to stay at that level. In order to push, in order to develop and grow, I have to change. That's the only way to do it. So the amount of the time that's required, if you want to be really good at something, it has to be like an obsession. And for something to be an obsession, I think that lady's thinking that she made a bad decision by coming here. But in order for something to be an obsession, you have to put a lot of time in. So if you're looking at 60 hours a week, whether it's charitable or whether it's work related, then let me try and get down this waterfall. That rock looks pretty stable. I'm going to try and give this lady an opportunity to come down. Ugh. Okay. We did it, nearly. I haven't slipped. Yeah. Oh, a little bit of a slip. Okay. So in order to do something like that, in order to do something where you can do it as an obsession and you can really dedicate the time and energy and effort into it, then you have to put a lot of hours in, and that means you're going to have to make sacrifices. In order to take something on, you have to give something up. So usually the things that you'd give up would be your social life and your recreation time, and that's going to obviously impact some of your relationships and friendships. So if people are really true friends, they're going to want you to succeed and want you to be happy. And then if following your passion is going to enable you to do that, then really the friends that you kind of want are the ones that are going to support you in your journey. So if you're putting 60 hours a week in, and it means you have to cut things out, and it impacts on relationships, well, and it causes you to sever some relationships, and maybe those relationships weren't ones that are going to be conducive to you being happy, if you're really passionate about achieving something. So that's just my thoughts on it. It's just about sacrifice, and also about trying to make the best out of the life and the opportunity that we have. So let's see who's on here. Manisha, nice to see you. Ranjit, good to see you. Nithanem, Rajram, Jazz, Conward, Arena. So thanks for everyone who's joined into the live chat. King Vish. Alright, so let's try and attract this. I don't think I can swing this camera around. I can probably turn it around this way. Alright, so the goal is, we are in Loch something in Scotland, and I'm visiting a friend, an old school friend, and we've been friends since I was 4 years old, so a long time, over 30 years. And so we haven't seen each other in a while. It's good to catch up. But and we might be on different paths now and different journeys and have different interests. But you know, I respect that he's on his journey and he's trying to do what he's trying to do, and I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do. So you got to try and find friends where you can have that kind of relationship, so you can mutually grow and help each other, support each other. Okay, so some cool trees there. Look at that. We got to try and get up there. All right, I'm going to try and do this. It's going to be hard doing it while I'm on a live. So thanks for tuning in. Today's live chat was all about potentially severing some relationships in order for you to grow, and whether that's necessary or not. And I think the consensus from the Instagram chat is, and the Instagram IG story was that most people agree that in order for you to grow and move forward, you're going to have to make some sacrifices, and sometimes those sacrifices are going to be around time and around relationships.